Morning everyone, this is Shivam Roy from HackSukes, and today we are going to talk about NTLM password hashes and how we are going to hack Windows by taking the password hashes that's there in the system. So NTLM protocol stands for two hashed password values, both of which are stored in the server and which have a lack of salting and password equivalent. So this means that NTLM or network new technology in LAN manager password hashes have two different type of password values which can easily be cracked as they do not have much lack of salting. No, they do not have salts. Salts is a technology that is used, it's a process that is used in hashes so as to make sure that they are not easily decrypted, and the password equivalent, and then we can grab the hash value and have the password, right? So that's what the internet says. So let's look into our XP professional system and try to find out where the password hashes are. So if you go here and go to my computer, local disk C, Windows, you would see Windows system32 has a folder known as config. So in this config folder, we have two very important files, the SAM or the security access manager, the SAM and the system. So we need the system and the SAM files in order to crack the hashes of the system that we were doing in our previous tutorial using hashdump and getting those hashes which Metapeter takes directly from memory. So now the thing with this is, for instance, if I want to open this or if I want to copy this to some other place, let's say here, I would see that it is being used by another person or program. This is because that when the system runs, everything here, the SAM and the system here in this config file is locked, and therefore you cannot take it directly from this Windows System 32 config. So what do we do in that case? Now there are a number of workarounds depending on your Windows version. So let's look at workaround number one. In that case, when we cannot take these system and SAM values, we can go to command prompt, which is an administrator command prompt, and then do reg save HKLM/SAM C SAM, and here system to C system. So as you see, after doing this operation, if I go here, go to my computer again and go to local disk C, I would see that I got the system and SAM file right here. Now I can what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna copy the system and SAM file directly to my machine with the help of the VMware tools which I've installed. Like I can simply click on these, drag them out and paste them here, and then replace the file in the destination, right? So here I have SAM and system copied. So that was process number one. The second process which you can also do is, let's say, shift delete this, let's say go to Windows, and there's a particular folder known as Windows Repair which has the backups of these SAM and system. So I can go to repair, and here you would see I have a SAM and a system here. So I can also copy directly from here and take it back to any, let's say, any directory. So I can copy these two also. So let's say from now I get the security and the SAM and I copy it here, and I again replace the files in the destination. So I have successfully have the SAM and system file. Now let's open our Kali Linux distribution. So here in our Kali Linux, what we are gonna do is we are gonna first open this, go to a folder known as workspace, and here let's delete all of this, and let's copy the system and SAM back here. So let's say these two here. So as you see, now in my Kali Linux instance I have the system and SAM loaded. So what I'll do is, let's say cd workspace. Now I'm gonna use samdump2, and as you see, samdump2 talks about system file and SAM file. So let's say system file, so system and SAM, and I get a segmentation fault. Now you know that things like this are quite common. Like you get segmentation faults when they have not copied it rightly, or there's some part of it that is missing. So let's try it again. Retrieve, replace. Okay, so now as you see, now when I've recopied it, I see the hashes that's been generated here. So now what I'll do is redirect all this into a file known as hash.txt. So now I cat hash.txt, I am going to see the same output which is being produced when I open metasploitable hashdump. So here you see, this is your NTLM password hash, this is LM password hash, and this is the NTLM password hash. So these two technologies are what we are going to crack today. So let's say start John the Ripper, and let's say I give the format to LM, and then give the hashes hash.txt. As you see, John the Ripper is gonna work on this, and we'll soon find the password hashes which we want to have. So let's give it some time. As you see, after giving it just a while, I use John's show hash.txt. Now in this place where I have my NTLM password, I have the password, that is administrator's password, which is password, and I have successfully cracked it using John the Ripper. So having the system and the SAM files of any Windows system, we will be able to generate these hashes and hence crack it with John the Ripper. So I can also use this format to be something like NT, and even then I see the password and the administrator, because when you type this NT format equal to NT, it cracks this hash. When you talk the LM, it cracks this hash. So that is something which you should know, and all the flaws of NT and NTLM, you can read them through the internet, and this is really a very nice site to read about that. Wikipedia, NTLM, NAND Manager, the versions, and everything else. But that's all you need to know of how to hack Windows passwords. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.